Alright, so we're gonna kick this bad boy off to where the USJ attack happened. But oh, will this go differently? Don't worry, there's no mustache coming to intervene. But if you made it this far, like, sub, and hit the bell. Because I gotta say it, because I got a playlist of this, and you might be just blowing through them real quick. Anywho, we're going to get into where deku is USJ attack happens, and when the warp tries to happen, Deku just says cancellation, stage 3. And then immediately cancel out what Brody was trying to do. And he's like, huh? He looks at him, knockout. And then like jumps and like teleports and punches him in the face. And he's like, yeah, how about you get warped? And he's like, perfect copy, and warps him away. And when that happens, he's then everyone just starts the fighting per usual because all the villains and stuff are still here. Bakugo, Uraraka, and Deku all pretty much spring into battle. I'm gonna say Eraserhead does. I'm gonna say he stands back trying to make sure the kids are safe. Uraraka goes crazy, bro. Like, she's actually fairly strong in this what if. But if it's kind of like I'm gonna call it the Dragon Ball Z syndrome, where like Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, even Master Roshi, especially in Super, they're very strong individuals. Like, just in comparison, like at the end of Super, not Super, but like the end of the animation of Super, or like the end of Z, they're very strong people. It's just the fact is they got these like god tier aliens that can change their hair color and gain super massive power boost and have super. If they get beat up, they get stronger. So how you gonna compare to that? Love to fight, and when they do a small bit of training, they gain superpowers. And if they get beat up enough in the training, they come back even stronger. Yeah. But with Uraraka, she's actually fairly good in this one, and she's like got a really fit body. So she's doing fairly good in this what if, but she's compared to like the likes of Bakugo and Deku. Bakugo immediately just goes 50% and just starts like pouncing on everyone and just sending out masses of explosions. He's like, I love this. Finally, I could just sit back, and he looks over and just sees Deku. I don't really feel like it. Perfect copy. That's all you hear him say. While he does like a stimulation, he like has one side of his body on fire while the other side is like pure ice, and he's like full power, and like he powers up and just and like puts his hands together. Goes back like it's a Kamehameha, and then just sends that out, just like, eat this, nigga. And like, ice cold, he burns, heats, flame, freezes everybody that's within his proximity. While Uraraka speeds past everybody, kind of mimicking Ida's movements. Speed passes by everybody and literally just touches them all real quick, and she's like, now die. And like, she's able to actually manipulate the gravity a little bit. So instead of just, making them lighter, she makes them go up a lot faster and then die. She doesn't say release, she just die. And these dudes just they're not dead. It's enough to knock someone out or critically injure them, but not enough to kill them. I promise. Same thing with Bakugo, just throwing random explosions. And Deku throwing around literal fire and ice. No one died. But then it became a problem, because Uraraka was the first to go. because the Nomu came out. He it just like popped this dude in the stomach. Just Uraraku's like, and then Bakugo and Deku was like, they looked like they actually got like really mad, like on some anime flow. You mess with the homegirl, just Bakugo just pushes himself and goes all the way up to like a clean 60. And he's just like, and like he just makes this one like giant cusp explosion, and he calls it Deku. Because it's the move when he thinks of killing Deku, it'll be something like this. So it'll be like, how would I do this? Well, like something like this. I think something like these. It'd be like he's cupped his hands together but make a tiny little hole. And like he just does that, does give it all he got, and then like makes a mass like compact explosion. Deku teleports over to Uraraka and just like rubs her stomach. There. It's okay. And then 2 minutes later, she's like, wait, I'm healed. I know. And then he flies off and just like walks on air. Steps right in front of the Nomu that's regenerating. Bakugo's like, damn it. He overused his quirk, so his arms are just like, he's like, ah. Deku, on the meanwhile, is like, I'm gonna fold you now. And then just like kicks his head off. That's it. It's over with. He's gone. Nomu situation's gone. He breaks both of Shigaraki's arms until the little black hole guy comes back, and he's like, all right, let me get you out of here before this dude like maliciously murders you. All Might was never called because All Might, it never was a situation where they're like, yeah, we should probably go get All Might. So yeah, that happened. He like drops on Bakugo a little bit, like looking pretty weak all the way down there. He's like, just shut up and heal me already. He grabs the dude by like the fucking hair and just starts maliciously folding on him. And then dropped him back on his feet. He's like, really? He did like hit him, but like it was healing him. So like it hurt, but it didn't hurt for long. But it did hurt for that microsecond. It really hurt it. But we don't talk about that. Yeah, there's no point in me trying to stall out this one. Oh God, I didn't mean to back out. If you made it this far, please comment, keep going. If that's too much for you, you want to just type in a number or something, type in 3. Yep.